Okay everyone, so today our warm-up is going to be the same, but our workout is going to be different. So for those of you who haven't done any of these programs with me until this one, this is going to be a 30-second interval workout. So I've broken it down into 4 separate circuits that we're going to do 30 seconds of each exercise. So if you're following along with me, you'll hear the beep and then you would change when I change. Or if you're listening to your own music, then just make sure you have a timer that has a 30-second with a 5-second beep or a 5-second rest. So my timer will beep for 5 seconds, and in that time, that's when we switch over to the other exercise. So you can either follow along with me, or you can play your own music and have your own timer. Or as you're watching, you can just switch as I switch. So just going over your ball exercises before we hit the timer. So we're gonna be doing your dead bugs. So you're on your back and you're holding the ball against your shins and hands, and you're going to release your opposite hand and leg for until the timer goes. Back, shins and hands are holding the ball. We're gonna let the opposite go and switch. Opposite hand and leg. Okay, so keeping your shoulders down, feeling your abs doing the work. So for Swiss ball pass, again, you're on your back and you've got the ball between your feet. You're passing it from your hands to your feet and from your feet back to your hands. When you lower your legs, make sure you keep your knees slightly bent to protect straining your back, and always try and bring your upper body up as you reach and pass the ball. Okay, so Swiss ball pass. Swiss ball pass. Your ball is in your feet, hands are up, everything comes up. Pass the ball, everything comes down, but you'll notice my legs are bent to protect my back. So if you bring your legs straight, you'll find it strains your back. So we're gonna keep those legs a little bit bent. So everything up, pass it back. Everything up, pass it to your hands. Okay? So that's your Swiss ball pass. Hamstring curls. Okay, our heels are on the center of the ball. Okay. You're gonna lift up and you're gonna pull in and push out. So pull in, push out. If you can do single leg, okay, or the other. Okay? So because we are doing a circuit where we're gonna do the hamstring curls twice, you can, if you'd rather do single leg for the challenge, you can do right leg on the first time, left leg on the second. Okay, reverse hypers. So your upper body is supporting you, you're centered on the ball, legs are nice and straight, you're allowing your upper body to dip down as you lift your legs. So lift and then lower. So if you're not comfortable lifting very high, doesn't matter, just lift as high as you can. Okay, and touching back down again. All right, so for your static ball holds, I prefer you guys up on your hands. So it's like doing a plank on your hands. So making sure that your shoulders, hips, and knees are in a nice straight line. When you do these, make sure you're not sticking your bum back, but that you're in a nice straight line. So some people have a difficult time with their wrists or their hands. So then you can modify by coming up on your forearms. But again, don't stick your bum up, you're still in a nice straight plank. Okay, all right, so that's circuit 2. So we're gonna go ahead and start with your dead bugs, Swiss ball pass, hamstring curls, reverse hypers, and then your static ball hold will be the middle of that circuit, and then we work our way back up the list. Okay, so for this next circuit, we are going to need to stand up on something. So for those of you at home who have a staircase in your house, you can use your bottom stair of your staircase, making sure you're holding onto the railing, or even a 2x4, something that isn't going to tip over. I'm just using the top of an aerobic step. You just want to bring your foot up off the floor a little bit to get a good stretch in your calves. We're going to be holding a weight, doing calf raise. If you're using your staircase at home, again, make sure you're using the very bottom stair, holding on to the railing. And we're just going to come up and do calf raises. So heels drape off. So you're just going to make sure your heels drape off. So from the side, you're going to have the balls of your feet on that step, stretching your heels down, coming up for that calf raise. So from the back, it would look like okay, so we're gonna do those, then we're gonna go right into sumo squats, tricep push-ups. So you're gonna need a variety of weights because we're gonna need heavy for sumo and light for shoulders. And so we're gonna be up and down off the floor quite a bit. Okay, so you guys all know the sumo by now. You wanna make sure your knees don't come over your toes as you're in that nice wide stance coming down and up. So then for your triceps, pretty straightforward. You can do those on your knees like I've said before. So lateral raises, you want to make sure your body's nice and grounded, and we're going to go in threes, making sure, alternating, making sure your elbow comes up to shoulder height. So what you don't want is you don't want a straight arm way up here, bending your body to lift that weight. You want a nice grounded body, and your lateral delt or your side of your shoulder is doing the work. Okay, so we're going to be doing that. Then we're going to take forward lunge twist over the outside of the thigh. And then we're alternating sides for that 30 seconds. Okay, and then weighted hip thrust, you've done those before. Russian twist, you've done before. So just wanted to go over those couple exercises. And we are going to be using your timer. So have the stuff you need ready. If you need to pause it, of course pause it, but see how much you can get done without pausing and get right through this. Okay, so for your static wall sit, I do want you guys to try this with your weights. If it's too hard, just do the wall squat without the weights. So we're gonna be leaning against that wall. Okay, so we're holding legs parallel to the floor, knees not coming over your toe. So make sure you have room on either side, arms stay back, and we're gonna be doing bicep curls while you're in that sit. Then we can come up, and we're gonna go hammer curl, shoulder press. And that's gonna be right after that. Then we can sling those up, and we're gonna do squat and lunge. Squat, other leg lunge. Okay, so it's a good one. Now we're gonna do clean and press. So one weight, so we're coming down, up, up, nice tight core. And then we're gonna do swing throughs, a little bit heavier weight. And then your clean and press. Swing throughs are the middle, and then we're gonna go back up the list.